I am Melanie. I am one of the founders of Hearts for Honduras, and I would give Givebutter a 4-star rating. We used PayPal previously before using Givebutter, and what we found is it just really the cost of the fees was one of the big factors for us to look to change, because we were going to get charged for every transaction, and so that was a big factor for us in finding something that passed on the fees, but a reasonable fee at that. Givebutter really is a platform that really supports nonprofits and does not charge us anything. So everything they do, we get to have a complete, basically a landing page where our participants can set up fundraising pages. We can fundraise for our upcoming trips and also for our nonprofit in general. So just their overall support of nonprofits was a huge factor in being able to establish that, especially when you don't have very little budget to work with. So there is a little bit of a learning curve with Givebutter in just terms of playing around, how to kind of set up your platform and set up your landing page. But once you get into the rhythm of it, it's pretty easy, and it's easy to show others as well how to use. So that was a big. That's been kind of nice being able to teach our participants how to set up their own fundraising pages, but just a little bit of a learning curve when you're first starting off. So I would say that, there's a lot of options out there. We did a lot of extensive research, compared the different platforms. Givebutter is right around the same, in terms of the fees that they do charge, for the processing of payments and fundraising dollars. They're relatively in that same ballpark of most. They're a little bit less. So that was a big factor, but really, the big factor was the fact that there's no cost passed on to us to use the platform. So they raise their money completely by through donations that donors make. So that was a huge factor for us in making that decision.